This is Sway.
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 In the morning.
In the morning.
In the morning.
Shake that fire.
Wake your fuck ass up. That crust out your eye.
Shade 45, DJ Wonder coming out that Tracy G mix. Tracy G's birthday today. Give it up for Tracy G. TG. Hit her up, man. She didn't come to work on her birthday. That's hustling backwards, y'all. You want to make money the day you were born, so you could have money to spend. She didn't come to work to get money. I don't, that's hustling backwards right there.
So are you coming in July?
Absolutely not.
See?
Will not be here for my birthday either. Good for Tracy G. Live life. Total contradiction, right?
Word.
Feel like a politician. All right, so Kelly Kinkaid is here, ladies and gentlemen, as we do.
Good morning.
Every
Good
single
morning,
week, first
Sway.
day with Kelly Kinkaid. You excited about today? We're going to be speaking. Where we going, Kelly?
We're going to the nutsack, Sway. We are.
No. I'm talking about today. Before you get into what the hell are you doing?
I was just really ready to start talking.
No, we're flying out today.
I'm looking forward to today. We're going to Harvard University to talk about the film that we executive produced, The Cycle. Hey, I was ready to get into it.
All right, go ahead. Talk about.
I've been away.
You got
The
nuts
Cycle.
in your mouth. Go ahead. Talk about it.
I didn't say all that.
Okay,
I
go
didn't
ahead.
say all that.
All right.
But everyone from Harvard, I look forward to seeing everyone so we can talk about The Cycle.
Okay. So are you going to actually speak today?
No.
As an executive producer of the film?
I'm going to do better than you and top your Russell Simmons and just sit there and watch. That's what bosses do. Quiet, just move.
She's going to be
fingers.
the Kid Capri of Def Comedy Jam. Remember when he was just always in the back, he used to just throw his hand
Throw
up?
his fingers up? Yeah. All right, cool.
Yeah.
All right, great. So today we got a special guest in here with us.
Yes, today, it's still November, Sway, and we're going to talk about prostate cancer. This is close to home for me because my father had prostate cancer, and I know the listening audience knows someone that they loved or they maybe experienced prostate cancer. So today we have our guest, Calvin Quallis, here. He is the owner of Scotch Porter Grooming, and it's talking about men's health. No Shave November. Sway, I know that you always talk about growing facial hair. You have a hard time, and I thought I really wanted to bring them in, so maybe you might be able to grow some facial hair after we finish this segment today.
And that's why Calvin is here today to help me grow facial hair?
Yeah.
Okay.
That's one of the reasons. Good morning, Calvin. How are you today?
I'm good, and you?
Yes, so this month in November, you have your product, Scotch Porter. What is Scotch Porter?
Well, let's come back and find out what that is.
Yes.
All right, if you have any questions about prostate cancer,
Yes.
if you're a survivor or you have a family member or friend that's been affected by it, 888-742-3345. Give us a call. It's First Aid with Kelly Kinkaid.
It's First Aid with Kelly Kinkaid on Sway in the Morning.
There it is, man. Kelly Kinkaid is here. We got a special guest with us.
Yes, we have Calvin Quallis here. He's the owner of Scotch Porter Grooming.
Hey.
And we're talking about prostate cancer. And Sway, nearly 3 million men are living with prostate cancer in the United States. And there's over 230,000 new cases. And in African American men, 56% are more likely to develop prostate cancer compared to Caucasian men. This is a problem. I told you before, my father had prostate cancer and he passed away. And I've really known a lot of different men of African American descent who have experienced this. And our guest today, Calvin, you have Scotch Porter,
Yes.
but this was prostate cancer was close to home to you because
for several
recently
reasons.
it was detected something for you.
Yeah, so about 2 months ago, I detected a lump. Actually, longer than that. About 6 months ago, I detected what I thought was a lump. Didn't really do anything about it until it really started to bother me. And then 2 months ago, I went and got it checked, and I'm completely fine, thank God. But
Thank God.
Where did you detect the lump?
right here, so which is under, I guess it's like below my breastbone.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So in the ribs, kind of.
Yeah, in the rib area.
So the lump you detected was in the rib area.
Yeah.
And then you went and got it checked out?
And then I went to the doctor, got it checked out. He had sent me to go get some tests, and the test came back fine. So,
Okay.
but it does mean that I have to be operated on eventually.
Where's the
Wow.
prostate located?
Well, this is not prostate. This
Okay.
has nothing to do with prostate.
Okay.
Yeah, but prostate is located in.
Okay. All right. Okay. That
Yes,
threw me off
doctors.
right there.
Well, doctors,
With the prostate in the rib now? Does it move? I was like, what the hell?
well, as we were speaking off air, you were saying you had relatives in your family that had prostate cancer and cancers and stuff like that.
So my mom's my mom's father and my dad's father had prostate cancer, and both of them passed.
I find it interesting because you said you had a lump and then it started bothering you. And, we always talk about with men, you all are the last people to go to the doctor. Yeah. What prompted you? Did the lump get bigger? Like, what prompted you to finally go to the doctor?
I think I just want to live, right?
Word.
So it was about like going to get checked out and see what was up. And, if I needed to have anything done, then I would have. But it was all about just wanting to live.
I want to say, first of all, our condolences to your losses.
Yep. Thanks.
It's your father and
my grandfather, both sides.
On both sides.
On my mom and dad's side.
What did you learn? Like they were diagnosed and then they passed. How long after the diagnosis did they pass?
The thing, I don't really know because I was like much younger. My mom's dad passed when I was like 1, and then my dad's dad passed before I was even born. So I don't really know much about it. But what I do know is that back then they didn't have the technology that they do have now in terms of finding out early, going to get it taken care of. And that's so it was different back then.
And I thought it was very interesting, just the stats for African American men and prostate cancer. Yeah. And you are in your 30s. Yeah. And I've always heard, as being with my father having prostate, I took a more interest in all the details. Prostate cancer, as far as getting the checkup, is later in life, and now we've talked about it with Dr. Whitfield about prostate cancer. When you have family history, that you should go get it checked out. And it's not just like with women with mammograms, when you're over 40, go get it checked. And with men, when you feel something wrong with your body and something different, go check it out. Don't wait, know.
And you're in your 30s.
Yeah, I'm 34.
Okay.
I'm 34.
So how does this tie in with the grooming?
Well, so this month is No Shave November, and so the whole purpose of Movember is to raise funds for men's health. And so, with my scare and with the whole vision of Scotch Porter is helping men to look and feel their best, we kind of felt obligated to lend our voice and dollars to a worthy cause.
You've had various celebrities and lifestyle people, like you have Dave East, who's been to the show, Rob Hill Sr., who's been to the show, Kenny Burns, Blockzilla, Ray Holiday. How did they get involved? Did they have a personal story with this?
Well, we've worked with all of these guys before. We've worked with Dave East. We did a billboard for a leap year launch, and he was featured on our billboard. We've worked with Ray Holiday on the past. I think he bought you products before.
Yes. Ray hooked me up.
Yeah. So we've worked with Ray quite frequently, actually.
And you have an organization, 5% of your proceeds are going towards the American Cancer Society?
Yeah, so for the whole month of November, 5% of our proceeds are going to Relay for Life, American Cancer Society.
Okay, so I want to talk about growing a full face of hair and what that signifies. And I want to open up the phone lines, 888-742-3345. Calvin is not a doctor. He's just someone who's had an experience.
Yes.
And had experiences, so he can share those things with you. Call us up, Sway in the Morning, Shade 45. 1990 is when KRS-One made that song.
Still relevant.
Still relevant today.
Absolutely.
All the cases of cancer we have in this country, in this world in 2016. And all this modern technology, we send folks to the moon, but we can't solve cancer.
Yeah. And Sway, the rates of cancer, especially prostate cancer, are continually to rise. And once again, in African American men, the rate is continuing to rise.
Yeah, but it's rising everywhere.
Yeah,
it's not just African American men. People just in general, with cancer, and it's not, if it's not obvious to you that it's in the food.
Yeah,
I don't know what to tell you. We have a very special guest, Calvin Quallis here.
Yes.
Where's that name from, Quallis, man?
My family are from the Caribbean. So
Okay. Yes. What island?
Guyana.
Guyana.
Yeah, Guyana.
Oh, okay. All right. That's what's up, man. All right. Go ahead, Kelly. I'm sorry.
Today we're talking about November awareness for prostate cancer. Calvin is the owner of Scotch Porter. It's a grooming service, grooming products, and you're donating proceeds from Scotch Porter to American Cancer Society.
Yes.
And how can people find your products online?
So you can find us at www.scotchporter.com or scotchporter.co.uk.
What kind of products are there?
So we have a line of men's beard care products and skincare products and hair care products.
Okay.
Yeah.
And Sways has issues with growing facial hair all the way for the connect game.
It's not an issue. It's in your genetics. You're either gonna have it or you don't. And a lot of men wish they had what I don't have. And that's hair ingrown bumps all over my face, and that you deal with beards. And I don't know how to comb out a beard because I never really owned one.
Okay.
But what do you suggest to folks who got like nappy, stinky beards?
I ain't got no damn nappies.
I didn't say nothing. I'm just saying. What do you?
I mean, a really good beard wash that isn't going to strip the hair on the face. Sulfate-free beard wash, moisturizer, like our beard balm.
Right.
And then follow it up with like a sealant. And so we have like our Scotch Porter beard serum.
Okay. Yeah. But there are a lot of men walking around for the aesthetic, for the look of it, but their beards stink. Kelly, I mean, it might be a great look, but some dudes aren't taking care of the hygiene with the beard.
And that's why we have Scotch Porter.
That's why we have Scotch Porter product here for you. ScotchPorter.com.
Yes.
Go check it out for yourself. We got James from Brick City on the line. What up, James?
How you doing, Sway? How you doing, family?
Doing all right, man. You got a question for Calvin?
Yeah. Yes, I do. I'm a United States Marine. I don't get to grow my beard out. When I take vacation, I usually grow it out. The issue I deal with is, razor bumps just like every Black American. What's the best way to deal with that?
In terms of, are you not growing it out, or are you?
Well, I like to relax from a shave on a day-to-day basis. So when I don't shave, my hair grows thick and it grows bumpy at the same time.
Okay.
How do I stop it?
There's a few things. There's like tea tree oil. I find that works really, really well. So at nighttime before you go to bed, use like a warm white rag, apply it to your area, the beard area, and then follow it up with like tea tree oil.
Okay, tea tree oil.
Tea tree oil. Try that out, James. Let me know how that works for you, man. All right, go to ScotchPorter.com and find out more about their product. We got Chris from Cali on the line. Chris, what up?
Yo, what up, Sway, man? How y'all doing in there?
Good morning.
Maintaining. What's the deal?
Hey, man, you know what? I was just listening to y'all. I listen to y'all every morning on the way to work. I follow this dude, Scotch Porter on Instagram, man. I've been following this movement for a minute. I just want to give him a major shout out, man, and tell him thank you for what you're doing, man, raising awareness of African American men.
Thanks a lot, man. Appreciate
What's up, man? Chris?
Appreciate the support.
Yeah, man. ScotchPorter.com. Support him, man. He's doing this by himself too. He's independent, right?
Hey, I'm already
team,
knowing. I respect that too.
But yes,
I mean, he has a team, but you don't have a major backing.
No, we don't.
Yeah, you
No,
guys are raising the money.
Yeah, we are. Yep.
That's independent,
Yeah,
No diss to the team. They over there swearing at me with their eyes. I ain't saying nothing. Chris, all right, thank you, man. Real quick, D is in New York. D, good morning. How you doing, man?
Yo, good morning. Good morning, y'all.
Good morning.
Good morning.
I just want to say, y'all positive. I love your show. I like the awareness y'all bringing to everybody. But now, my question is, my father got diagnosed with prostate cancer about 5 years ago. And I kind of took it a little hard. He went through the chemo, the radiation pellets, him staying away from my kids for a certain amount of time due to the radiation. And I just wanted to know, is there anything that I could look out for, any tests that I could get, anything that I need to check myself for early? They said I needed to be tested early because my father was diagnosed. I'm 34 years old. I just want to know what precautions can I take.
So, D, we aren't doctors, but we give a lot of information. One of the sites that gives a lot of information is Men Who Speak Up. And, Ken Griffey Jr. and Sr. are ambassadors for that program now. But American Cancer Society and Men Who Speak Up gives a wealth of information. And I'll be posting on SwaysUniverse. And maybe I can get Dr. Whitfield to kind of connect with you. Because one of the things I can say personally, if it is in your family history, you should start. How old are you now?
I'm 34.
I think that, do you get yearly examinations?
Listen, I've been through so many surgeries beyond and back. I've been through hell and back. So I'm constantly in the doctor.
Right. And we always talk about with your body, you're your first doctor. When you feel something wrong, Calvin, you can attest to that. When you feel something wrong or something different on your body, go get it checked out. And I think that because you have had history, it's very important that you have a really close relationship with your doctor and really just stay in communication with it.
All right, so try those sites out, D, and then also you got Whitfield social media.
It's the Hip Hop Doc. What's your social?
Only social media I'm on is Snapchat.
And what's that?
My Snapchat is Feet Heat, FeetHeat.
Oh, he must be DMing.
Yeah, I was gonna say Feet Heat.
Yeah, hold on the line.
Hold on the line. I'm gonna get your number. Okay, hold on the line, and we'll have Kyle get your number.
All right, Calvin. Thank you for coming through.
Thank you.
And the work that you're doing to bring awareness, and your story in itself. What you've been through and what you're doing now, man, is very commendable. Heather B, you got facial products that,
Because you said you can't connect.
Word.
Is that all you got out of the conversation?
I co-sign that so hard.
I pay attention. I understand what it is. It's all right. Don't worry about the jealousy.
Look at Calvin. Look at the side of look at my face right now.
I mean, it looks good.
It looks good. Thank you, Calvin.
I didn't say it looked bad. Sway, you have to queef.
What is that?
I will say before I leave, we do have we're launching a skincare product, a scrub, charcoal and licorice face scrub next Friday on Black Friday, and having a BOGO sale. So on our site, scotchporter.com.
Okay. And we still have 13 more days in November to really support this cause and give back to the American Cancer Society. Yes. So please go to scotchporter.com. Look at the products, because not only for men, some of your team was saying there's some skin products for women that may work for us as well.
Yeah, the skincare products work for women as well.
Very good. Well, thank you so much for joining us,
Thanks
Calvin.
For having me.
Calvin, thank you, man.
Thanks a lot.
Calvin.
Thank you for getting dressed up to come to the show.
You look nice, Calvin.
Thanks a lot.
I appreciate it, man. Kelly, how can they reach you?
You can reach me on all socials, Kelly Kinkaid, KELLYKINKAID.
All right. Emily Sandé is coming by here to talk about her new album. And then also coming up next, man, Stump Wonder. We haven't done it this week. Wonder is like pissed because he's been stumped more times than usual as of late. And if you think you could bend genres and come up with two artists to stump him and prove that he can't mix them together, call us, 888-742-3345. Sway in the morning.
It's Sway in the morning, only
on Shea 45. This is Sway. Sway.
Sway.
Sway.
In the morning.
In the morning. In the morning.
Shave for 5.
Wake your fuck ass up. That crust out your eye.
Shade 45, DJ Wonder coming out that Tracy G mix. Tracy G's birthday today. Give it up for Tracy G. TG. Hit her up, man. She didn't come to work on her birthday. That's hustling backwards, y'all. You want to make money the day you were born, so you could have money to spend. She didn't come to work to get money. I don't, that's hustling backwards right there.
So are you coming in July?
Absolutely not.
See?
Will not be here for my birthday either. Good for Tracy G. Live life. Total contradiction, right?
Word.
Feel like a politician. All right, so Kelly.
No Shave November. Sway, I know that you always talk about growing facial hair. You have a hard time. And I thought I really wanted to bring them in. So maybe you might be able to grow some facial hair after we finish this segment today.
And that's why Calvin is here today to help me grow facial hair?
Yeah.
Okay.
That's one of the reasons. Good morning, Calvin. How are you today?
I'm good, and you?
Yes. So this month in November, you have your product, Scotch Porter. What is Scotch Porter?
Well, let's come back and find out what that is.
Yes.
All right. If you have any questions about prostate cancer,
yes.
If you're a survivor or you have a family member or friend that's been affected by it, 888-742-3345. Give us a call. It's First Aid with Kelly Kinkaid.
It's First Aid with Kelly Kinkaid on Sway in the Morning.
There it is, man. Kelly Kinkaid is here. We got a special guest with us.
Yes, we have Calvin Quallis here. He's the owner of Scotch Porter Grooming.
Hey.
And we're talking about prostate cancer. And Sway, nearly 3 million men are living with prostate cancer in the United States. And there's over 230,000 new cases. And in African American men, 56% are more likely to develop prostate cancer compared to Caucasian men. This is a problem. I told you before, my father had prostate cancer and he passed away. And I've really known a lot of different men of African American descent who have experienced this.
Producer of the film.
I'm going to do better than you and top your Russell Simmons and just sit there and watch. That's what bosses do. Quiet, just move.
She's gonna be the Kid Capri of Def Comedy Jam. Remember when he was just always in the back? He used to just throw his hand
Throw
up.
his fingers up? Yeah. All right, cool.
Yeah.
All right, great. So today we got a special guest in here with us.
Yes, today, it's still November, Sway, and we're going to talk about prostate cancer. This is close to home for me because my father had prostate cancer, and I know the listening audience knows someone that they loved or they maybe experienced prostate cancer. So today we have our guest, Calvin Quallis, here. He is the owner of Scotch Porter Grooming, and it's talking about men's health.
Kelly Kinkaid is here, ladies and gentlemen, as we do.
Good morning.
Every
Good
single
morning,
week, First
Sway.
Aid with Kelly Kinkaid. You excited about today? We're going to be speaking. Where we going, Kelly?
We're going to the nutsack, Sway. We are.
No. I'm talking about today. Before you get into what the hell are you doing?
Yo, I was just really ready to start talking.
No, we're flying out today.
I'm looking forward to today. We're going to Harvard University to talk about the film that we executive produced, The Cycle. Hey, I was ready to get into it.
All right, go ahead. Talk about.
I've been away.
You got
The
nuts in
Cycle.
your mouth. Go ahead, talk about it.
I didn't say all that.
Okay,
I
go
didn't
ahead.
say all that.
All right.
But everyone from Harvard, I look forward to seeing everyone so we can talk about The Cycle.
Okay. So are you going to actually speak today?
No.
As an executive.